Yes, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Clutch out there with Crawford. And it's Navarro in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And guys, the Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular. You would have thought that with how well they were overall, they would have just really feasted on the East.
Crawford kicks to Griffin. Navarro, the pass. Griffin is just beautiful.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
fun. No doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Cleveland leading by 6. Irving attacking, plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Picked by Mozgov. Irving drives in. Kicks it out to Love. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Navarro. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Irving. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Philadelphia. And that one's good.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And it's James missing. Clippers trail by 6. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Cleveland leading by 4. On the wing, James. Little turnaround, and it's blocked, but he gets it back. Another miss by LeBron. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Navarro, covered by LeBron. Good. 16 points for James.
You know, his pace makes him really hard to keep track of, guys. I mean, if you lose him, he'll explode to the rim on you.
Poked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Navarro. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Clutch has got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Passes it to Navarro. Mozgov with the block. Shumpert against Crawford. Back to Shumpert. Three-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Navarro, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
LeBron drives in. Here's Mozgov. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of threes.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. For the Clippers, you think of Lob City, and it's all dunks. But the reality is, Clark, as Brady just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up Jays a game.
Here's Navarro. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
James with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And Cleveland making a change here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for LeBron. Smith checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Right side, Williams got a piece of it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Navarro. Tries again. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Over to the left wing. Jefferson has a wide open look. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Misses from short range. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Varejao.
Clippers ball. 2 points, home team.
Here's Navarro. 27 points for him. Baseline jumper. Here's Jordan. And at last, they get one to fall. Jordan's got 8 points. Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point going 7 of 14. It's deflected. Here's Navarro, defended by Jefferson. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Climbing the ladder for the 360. That's major bounce right there.
Yeah, Clark, he was sky high on the finish.
And how about the athleticism, coordination, and obviously a lot of confidence to pull something like that off.
And that one's good. 9 points for Smith. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Jordan kicks to Crawford. Here's Navarro. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jay's got 12 points here in the second half.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Williams against Paul. Excellent D there from Williams. Cannot hit.